Okay guys, now we are going to study something that is called strings. Okay, so strings. Strings are letters, special characters, spaces, and even digits. So in order to indicate that a variable contains a string, you put the information between double quotes, like in this case, double quotes, or in single quotes, like in this case. Okay, so as the definition says, it could be letters like this, but also special characters like this, but also spaces like this, but also digits like this. Okay, so everything that is between double quotes or single quotes is a string. Pay attention that if you are going to use single quotes, like in this case, and a single quote is the same symbol as apostrophe. If you are going to use single quotes in your string, you have to enclose it between quotation marks, like this. So it means that if you are going to use single quotes in your string, you have to put it, the whole string, between double quotes. Okay? So, we are going to do some operations with the strings. We are going to work with the console here. Okay, instead of doing the files here in the text editor, we are going to work directly with the console. So we are going to clean the screen, CLS, clean the screen, and here we are going to work directly with the console. Okay, so we are going to use a variable called first name equal, and here I'm going to put my name. You can put your name, David, enter, and then last name equal Navarrete. Okay, and then I'm going to do the first operation with the strings. It's called concatenation. So I'm going to use a new variable, full name, and it's going to do first name plus last name. Okay, so this variable is going to be this variable plus this variable. Okay, it says that last name. Yes, because my mistake, I put it named, so I have to call it in the same way. Let's name. Okay, and then I'm going to print full name. Okay, David Navarrete. Okay, so what is concatenation? Concatenation is when you join two or more strings together. David Navarrete. Look that in this case, David Navarrete is without a space here between the name and the last name. So it means that we need to put a space. How? Like this. Remember that a space is also a string. It could be also a string. So I'm going to put it that full name is going to be first name plus single quotes space close single quotes plus last name. Okay, and then I can print full name David space Navarrete. Okay, so here we have a string first name, here we have another string and a space, and here we have the last name. Okay, that is what concatenation. Okay, second operation, successive concatenation. What is that? Okay, I'm going to clean the screen, CLS. Then I'm going to put this, a variable called cheer. Cheer is gonna be hurrah. space, close. And then what? And then team is going to be single quotes, San Bartolomé La Merced, close single quotes. And then what? Cheer complete. Cheer complete is gonna be 3 times cheer. Okay? And then I'm going to print that variable, cheer complete. So cheer complete is gonna be 3 times cheer, and cheer is hurrah, hurrah space, because I have an space here, hurrah space and hurrah space. Okay, then I'm going to do successive. So what is successive concatenation? Means repeat a string a number of times, in this case 3 times. Okay, I'm going to use 2 operations, concatenation and also successive concatenation. So I can do something like this, cheer complete 2, and it's gonna be cheer complete plus team. So I'm going to join this with this. Okay, print cheer complete 2. Hurrah, 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 San Bartolomé La Merced. Okay, and that is successive concatenation. Third operation, length of a string. So I'm going to clean the screen, and then I'm going to use a variable. My name is gonna be my name, David. Okay. And then I want to know the length of a string. How many elements, how many characters, okay, do we have in the name? Numbers, number, letters, name is gonna be length of my variable, my name. And here I'm going to print it, number, letters, name, 5. So with this, I have the length of the string. So length of a string is to know the number of characters of a string. In this case, when I apply this function, length of a string is going to give me the characters of a string. Remember, here I have a space, for example, before the name. So I have 6 characters. Why? Because I have an space plus the 5 letters of the name. Okay? I clean the screen. And then the fourth operation. The fourth operation is called indexing. Indexing. What is that? So I'm going to do something like this. My name is gonna be, well, my name, David. And then what? And then I want the first letter of my name. First letter is gonna be my variable, my name, and square brackets, and I put 0, close square brackets, and I print first letter, so D. Okay, I want the last letter, this D, so I'm going to do this. Last letter is gonna be my variable, my name, square brackets, and position 4, and then printed last letter, D. Why 0 here and why 4 here if we have 5 elements? Why 0 and why 4? Okay, let's see. So indexing means to take out characters of the string, means to take out one of the characters of the strings. Have in mind 2 things. A string begins with the index 0, so 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. The previous things means that the last character of a string is the length minus 1. So in this case, we have 5 elements. Length is going to be 5. Minus 1 means the last position, 4. The last position in this case is going to be 4. Okay? We can have something like this. Look, if you try to attempt to reach an index that is beyond length minus 1, you will have an error, as you see here. Look, here we can, if we see in the code, if we see something like this, okay, I want to last letter, and if we do something like this, my name, but not 4 but 5, okay, so if we try to access, to go, to reach a position that is beyond length minus 1, we are going to have this mistake, string index out of range. So it means that this position is not available because we have 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. The last position is length minus 1. The first position is 0, as we studied here. Okay? Now slicing. Okay? The fifth operation is slicing. Okay? In slicing, we have many cases. Okay? Many cases. First case is when we have something, when we have in the square brackets, we have something before colons and something after colons. What does it mean? Let's see. Imagine that I have this, my name, okay, and I put my name is gonna be David. And imagine that I want not the first letter, but I want more. I want the first 2 letters, okay? I want the first 2 letters. So I'm going to apply an operation called slicing. It's gonna be my name, variable, my name, and between square bracket I'm going to put 0, colons, and 2. Okay? And I'm going to print that, print first 2 letters. It says DA. So what is that? Okay. So my name 0 colons 2 means take out the elements of the string beginning in the index 0 until the index 2, but without including this index. It means just take out the elements 0 in the position 0 and the elements in the position 1, no more. That is the reason I have 0 and 1 DA, no DAV, because the last position is not included in the slicing. Okay, that is the first case. Second case, when I don't have anything before the colons, with no index before the colons. That is the second case. Let's see. Imagine that I have the variable my name. My name is gonna be, as always, in my case, David. Then what? The first 3 letters. First 3 letters is gonna be my name, square brackets, anything before colons, and then 3. Okay, and I want to print first 3 letters. Okay, DAV. Okay, so what does it mean that? Okay, the second case says with no index before the colons. My name, square brackets, nothing before the colons, and 3 in this case means give me all the characters, all the elements of the string up to, but not including, the character in the position 3. It means take out elements in position 0, elements in position 1, and elements in position 2, without including this last position. Okay, that means nothing before columns. Third case, when we don't have an index after the columns. What happened in that case? So, again, my name is gonna be David. Then last three letters, last three letters my name, square brackets, from position 2 until the end. So something before columns, nothing after columns. So what do we have here? Print last three letters, this VID. So what is that? When we don't have an index after the columns means give me all the elements of the strings beginning in the element of the index 2 in this case, and until the end of the string. So when we don't have anything after the columns, it means go until and including the end or the last character of the string. So it means take out the elements in the index 2, 3, and 4. 0, 1, so position 2, 3, and 4. Go from position 2 until the end of the string. Okay? Now, case 4. When we don't have anything before or after the columns, what happened in that case? So again, my name is gonna be David. Then what? Then the whole string, I'm gonna have a variable called whole string. It's gonna be my name, nothing before columns, nothing after columns. Print whole string, the whole string, my name. So nothing before and after the column means give me all the elements, all the characters of the string. Okay, fifth case. So fifth case is when I want the last element of the string, but I'm going to use something that is a negative index. So what does it mean that? I'm going to clean that. So I'm going to say my name is gonna be David. Okay, and then what? And then the last element is gonna be my name, and I'm going to put it -1. Okay, and I'm going to say print last element is D. So it means that I can count 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4, or I can count -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. Okay, so my name -1 means count from the end of the string and give me the element or the character of the index -1. Take out the last element of the string. Okay, and sixth case, okay, I'm going to clean this, is slicing, but with something that is called a step size. So what does it mean that? So again, I'm going to put full name, and in my case it's gonna be Jaime David Navarrete. Okay, and then I'm going to print some characters of my string. It's gonna be full name. Okay, full name. and in this case slicing with step size. So what does it mean that? Square brackets 1 colons 20 colons 2. What does it mean that? And I'm going to print that some characters, and look what I have. AM like this, AM, luego A, I, and then A, and then R, and then T. So what did we do here? Okay, so slicing with a step size means when you have a string and you have three elements, one colons, second colons, third, means give me a slide, so it means a part of the string, give me a slide of the string S, in this case full name, from the index I, so it means begins in the index I, to index j minus 1 with a step size k, so it means begin in a string 1, in this case A, okay, then go to index 20 minus 1, so it means until here, 20 minus 1 until here, and with a step size 2 means A, and then 1 2, and then 1 2, and then 1 2, and then 1 2, so it means each 2 steps, okay. In other words means take out the elements of the string beginning in the element of the index I, and take out the elements each k index until the index j minus 1. It means something like this. So it will begin in the character of the index 1, A, and we'll take every 2 elements M, 1 2 space 1 2 A, 1 2 I, 1 2 space 1 2 A, 1 2 A, 1 2 R, etc., until the element 20 minus 1. It means until here. Got it? That means beginning until this minus 1 and each 2 steps. And that is the last case of strings. Okay, so guys, we finished this video. So now we will continue with a third video, and the third video is about another kind of loop called for. Okay, we are going to study for and something and a structure in Python called list. Okay, so see you guys, bye bye.